I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. I am riding my bike again. Today, I'm just going to do an hour on the bike. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do an hour and just talk with you guys. I'm going to do a drop. Okay, a lot of you guys watch Super Hot. If you saw the opening episode, I burned Bobby the Mighty Mustache with some tincture. It's made by the guy that makes this. It's super hot. This is Most Evil Omega. All right, so it's a very, very hot. People are asking where can they get that. There's a link in the description box below where you can get some of the tincture that burned up Bobby in that. But I'm going to do a drop of this. This is different. This is 13 million right now. I'm trying not to get on my finger so I don't get it on my face. I did 2 yesterday for the first one, the first beginning, and I cramped. So I'm going to do 1 drop now. I might do another drop in a little bit. Let me. Okay, it's on my Yasul. This is my S1M Yasul. If you want, you can purchase one of these. It's like a Peloton or an NordicTrack. You can just save a ton of money. It's normally $8.99. It's on sale for $4.99. If you use promo code Johnny, it'll shave a C note off it. I'm getting a great tan out of here every day. You know that? All right, so we're gonna ride for a while. We're gonna talk about a few things. I've been having a little bit of asthma issues, so I'm gonna have a hit of this now. I almost used it a little bit ago, but I thought it'd be better to use it right before the ride. All right, so we're going to talk about a bunch of things. All right, here we go. And we're going to go for 1 hour. So here's the deal. It's so hot. Man. So I'm going to gripe about some things here. I've been 2 big things that I'm going to not gripe. I'm going to vent a little bit, and I don't usually vent a lot. I don't. I'm not a big complainer. And this isn't complaining. This is just addressing stuff because here's what happens. Somebody says something, they read it, and then they post on it, and then somebody else posts on it. But if the first thing that you read isn't accurate, then terrible things just get spread. I want to address one. Somebody left a comment yesterday, and it was like War and Peace. I did read the whole thing, but it took a long time to read. And what it was, I'm not going to tell you the person's name, but it was just saying that how all I do is spread hate about Ed Curry and Puckerbutt. And I just want to address that. I deleted the comment because if somebody sees that, then if they don't watch the video and they just read the comment, that's their take. I'd like anybody watching this to find a video, timestamp where I said something negative about Ed personally, ever. I never had, never, and I won't. I don't hate Ed. Here's the deal, you guys. I don't have hate in my heart. I don't. But here's the deal. I'm in the pepper space. I didn't set out to be where I am, but I'm pretty well known in the pepper game. And when something happens, people look to see what I think about it. So when I say, for those who say that I hate on Puckerbutt or Ed, go look at the reviews of all the sauces I've done of Puckerbutt. Most of them are really fantastic because they make some really good sauces. The criticism that has come has been of his not releasing Pepper X after telling the chili community for 5 years he would. Then not selling the powder. And it's, for a mustard pod, I've used this analogy before. I've done sales a lot. Makes sense. This will tie in. The sales that I did, a lot of times were two-part phone sales, where there'd be a setter and a closer, and the setter would gather all the information about the lead and hand it to me, so that when I got on the phone with this couple, it was usually a man and a woman, or two men or two women or whatever, but usually two people. I had all the information I needed to navigate that call and get a sale. Every time that a setter would bring me a lead, we would say, where's the hair on it? And here's the meaning. Like if you drop a hot dog and it rolled across your floor and you picked it up, unless you're like me, there's probably got to be hair on it. You wouldn't want to eat that hot dog, right? So inevitably, what would happen in the phone game is that the setter would come to you and say, oh, this is let's lay down. This is gold. And they'd oversell it. I used to say, don't sell me on the lead. Where's the hair? And what I meant to the setter was, sometimes they would say, well, it's a man and wife, but they just filed for divorce, so the sale will be tricky. That's hair. They're not going to make a $10,000 sale if they're going through the process of a divorce. Or they'd say, they're maxed out, they have no credit cards. There's always hair on the lead. Now, I would say to the setter, if you worked with me, the people that may watch this say, yeah, he said that to me. I'd say, where's the hair? All right, the more hair, the more you got to raise your eyebrows to it. There'd be times that somebody would hand me a set. I'd say, where's the hair? They'd give me the hair. I'd hand it back to them and say, I'm not talking to this person. There's too much hair. There's nothing could be done with it. So I look at Pepper X and I say, where's the hair? Okay, well, the hair is nobody's eaten one. A few people on a TV show. But no one's essentially eating one. Being 2.69 million when no mustard pod's ever tested over 1 million. That's hair. If you eat peppers like I do, having a mustard pod, just hair. There's hair all over it. Not releasing the pod after 5 years of telling people you would. That's hair. Not selling the powder. That's hair. All those reasons. You can go get powder tested. Check up on people. You can grow a pepper out and get it tested. He won't let you have the pepper or the powder. That's hair, if you ask me. And if that was it, there's hair. In that, did I say anything hateful about anybody? Absolutely not. That's not who I am. Then last dab, experience. There are videos. Everybody gave me a hard time saying it's supposed to be 2.4 million. There's a video of Ed saying the sauce is rated at 2.4 million. Thank Dizzy Dragon for that video. It's a great video. But there's a video that's out there of him saying it's 2.4 million. When I reviewed it, it just didn't seem hot to me. And I'm nothing special. I'm every man. There's a lot of people out there that feel the way I do, but they don't have a channel, so I'm the voice. So I decided I'd get it tested, because here's the deal. When I said this sauce isn't very hot in that video, go watch the comments. Go read some of the comments. You're a hater. You're hating on him. Whatever. So to prove that I wasn't hating on him, bought a bottle of sauce and I had sent to a lab that tests for this sort of thing. Okay? They tested it. It came back 61,019 Scoville heat units. Second lab has it. I should have the results any day. Anyway, when I read the results, again, I'm attacked for being a hater. I don't have hate in my heart for anybody. Hate's a pretty crappy emotion. I got love in my heart. And that's for real. So, 2.5 miles so far, 66 calories burned. So anyhow, there's no hate anywhere at all. You know, it's really funny. It started, I think people have started that in the first year of this channel. If you're just finding Chase the Heat, we're in season 8. It's a long time for a YouTube channel, especially doing what I do. In October, we turned 8 years old. We're going into season 9. First year that I started Chase the Heat, I ate peppers that year that were hotter than the Reaper. And when I said so, you would have thought that it was like a Holocaust denying sort of a situation. Like, how dare you? And I had people that have said that I've had it in for Ed. Certainly don't. Every time Ed and I are ever together, we are more than cordial. And he would tell you the same. So this is what people manufacture. Ed, I don't think has any hate in his heart to me, about me, in spite of the videos I'm making. Here's the thing. You think I'm surprising Ed? He knows how hot his sauce is. I'm not surprising anybody. You know, and when I point this stuff out, because this is stuff that's important, it needs to be pointed out, somehow I'm the bad guy. You know? Drink a little water here. Hey Tom, I can't talk to him. I'm on a bike, biking and recording. I'll call you later, man. It was my man, Tom Brune. At any rate, so another video emerges. Sorry, excuse me. Where Ed says that that he was addressing the fact that a lot of people are saying that Last App Experience isn't that hot. And his response to that was, and I'm not getting these numbers right, but this is the essence of it. He looked in the camera and said, look, people, 99.9999246 or something like that % of people don't want sauce that hot. And that's a wonderful argument. That's why Chase Heat, we make some lower heat sauces. So I get it. And it wouldn't have been a problem if he hadn't told everybody it was 2.4 million. Now, he said it was in a video, but people that do math can figure it out. You know, where the trouble came for them in this situation is that on the bottle it says that over 91% of the bottle, in other words, 4.5 ounces of the 5, is Pepper X powder, and Pepper X extract, which is even hotter than the regular Pepper X powder would be. Okay, so that's, that coupled with the fact that he made a video. Anyway, so I make the video saying how hot it is. And Ed made a video and he said, look, we tested it in-house. And each time it tested over 1.5 million. And I guess he forgot that. He made a video where he said that it was 2.4. But anyway, this upcoming week, I'm getting the results back from the second lab. I'm going to read them out loud, just like I did the last one. I don't know what's going to happen. This is the first time I personally send stuff to labs. And by the way, it should be noted that the bottles did not come from me. Bought them from Amazon. They shipped straight from Amazon. And the reason that's important is and the reason we did it that way, if I bought them and they came to me and I shipped them to the lab, somebody could say, well, Scoville adulterated them somehow. And I didn't. And here's the other thing, is many people that might be trying to spread that hate thing, which is nonsense, because I don't have hate in my heart for anybody. I don't even like saying the word. There's the Billy Goat under the bridge that lived that thing. Starts with a T, 4-letter word, 5-letter word. I don't say that word, even out loud. But I don't even hate those. The people that hate me, I pray for them. I feel bad for the people that hate me. Because if you watch a video and you just don't like the person, you'll just kind of move on. But if you watch somebody, you just watch them with a hate in your heart, I feel bad for people like that. And in those moments, I've come to learn as a YouTuber, seasoned YouTuber, this is the truth. Those that just hate on me for the sake of hating on me, they hate something that they see in me that is missing in them. I don't know what it is either, you know? But I don't have hate in my heart for anybody. Certainly not for Ed. In fact, some of the people that I work with, they're like Tom. I love Tom Petropoulos. That's a good guy. That's a good man. He's my friend. And I'm absolutely friendly with everybody over there. No hate in my heart. So if you ever see that, you know what I said to him? My response was, that's a good performance. And you may be able to sell that on somebody else's YouTube channel where people just kind of hate a lot. But this isn't it. People that follow Chase the Heat are educated. And they don't buy into that sort of performance. Because that's what it is, a performance. It's like a story. I worked with a guy once, and we were in an argument, and he had said something to me. And when I confronted him on it, he was lying about what he said he heard. But he had an interesting defense, which stuck with me. His defense was, you can't tell me what I heard, which is a great defense if you're telling the truth. He was fabricating stuff that didn't happen. But in using that defense, it's like you can't tell me what I tasted. And I didn't taste 2.4. I didn't even taste 1.5 million. I didn't taste even close to that. Da Bomb is only 170 or 175. Da Bomb is way, way hotter than the last Ab experience. So, as many people may have said, oh, I'm just hating on people, which I'm not. I'm really not. There are way more people that said, yeah, man. Go read the comments. I bought that sauce. I was disappointed. It is what it is. Another thing that I want to address. I am no longer on Facebook. I'm happy about it. I really don't like Facebook. So, you know, people could be saying the worst things about me in the world. I don't know about it. I don't care. However, every once in a while, good-natured people, they think they're being helpful. Like, listen, I don't care what anyone says about me. I don't get paid to ponder on how others view me. I get paid to be me and to do what I do. So I don't let them bother me, you know? However, I have some friends that are saying me something. Say, you gotta know what this person said about you. And here's the funny thing. I think more people in the chili community like me than dislike me. The ones, and if you've ever met me, if you've met me, you can comment to say that I'm not lying. The dude that you meet is the dude that you see in the videos. The dude that you'd hang out with. I mean, how many hours have we hung out together? A lot, right? It's not shtick. Could you put that on and that'd be... There's a dude that... I always want to be myself. There's a dude that does YouTube. And he's got a shtick, a persona that he uses. And he's requested to do collabs. And I can't. What I do is serious. And that almost seems to be making a mockery of it. At any rate, some people are saying some things about Superhots. And it's funny. The beef that I have aren't people really... Here's what I'm trying... It's a delicate way to talk about this. Let me drink while I think about this for a second. there are very mixed emotions, excuse me, running around in the chili world about this program, this reality show. And just a couple things that need to be reminded. This show, this reality show, wasn't meant for chili heads. This wasn't a season to preach to the choir. The choir is this big. We want the choir to be this big. So this show was for non-chili heads. And as I've said for a long time, it's pulling the curtain back and letting middle America